She subconsciously asked, "Cousin, I heard that you had an operation some time ago? How is your recovery now?" When Delon heard her ask about the operation, he couldn't help being a little annoyed, and said angrily, "Don't talk about the operation, this messy thing with me. Thinking of it, I get FC King angry." Mrs. Dong said, "Elsa, you don't know, your cousin suffered a serious crime some time ago." Charlie didn't look back at this time, but he heard the voice really familiar. After thinking about it carefully, he caught the identity of the owner of this voice in his mind. Isn't this the young Mr. Kevin, Delon, who was forced to swallow a string of gemstone necklaces in Warnia's house at that time? How? Is he Elsa's cousin? Moreover, Delon called Elsa's grandmother Grandma, which means that he is the child of Elsa's aunt. This is really interesting. At this moment, Elsa said to Delon, "Brother, let me introduce you to my college classmate." As soon as the voice fell, Charlie turned around with a smile on his face. The moment Delon saw him, he felt like he had seen a ghost. He was surprised for a long while before he came back to his senses, and then he began to grit his teeth. "Okay. The name is Wade. I'm so worried that I can't find you. You dared to come to my grandma's house. You won't make it out today. Damn you." Elsa was startled and blurted out, "Brother, what do you mean? Charlie is a guest. Why are you talking to him like this?" Delon gritted his teeth and said, "Do you know why I had an operation?" Elsa blurted out, "I heard Mom say that you swallowed a necklace." "Yes." Delon said angrily, "Why I swallowed the necklace? It's because of this bastard." Charlie snorted, "Mr. Kevin, speak rationally and be kind. Did I force you to swallow the necklace? Or did I break your mouth and stuff it into your stomach?" Delon did not speak. How to say? Charlie didn't have any problems with these words. He really didn't force him to swallow the necklace, but he lost the bet with him and couldn't get off the stage, so he bit his teeth and swallowed it. But isn't he the culprit? Thinking of this, Delon cursed sternly, "Charlie. You're FC King here to break this with me. I just want to settle this account with you." Charlie ignored him. Instead, he looked at Mrs. Dong, handed over the gift box he had brought, and said seriously, "Grandma, this is a birthday gift that Claire and I have prepared for you. Please accept it." The old lady didn't understand the contradiction between Charlie and her grandson, but after all, she was an elder of a big family and she was very polite, so she reached out and took the gift and said, "Thank you for talking to Claire. Please carry my thoughts." Delon looked at Charlie, ignoring him. His whole body almost exploded. He snatched the gift box from his grandmother's hand, and then dropped it directly to the ground, pointing at Charlie and cursing, "Charlie, get out of here now, and then return to Orus Hill to give it to me. Be prepared and wait for death. I will come to Orus Hill to kill you personally in 2 days." Charlie didn't get angry, but said indifferently, "Delon, for Elsa's face, I call you Mr. Kevin, but you shouldn't push your nose on your face. Otherwise, don't blame me for disregarding Elsa's affection." Elsa was also very angry, and angrily said, "Cousin, what are you doing? Charlie is a guest. Why are you driving people out? Why are you throwing away the gifts they gave Grandma?" After speaking, she bent down and picked up the gift box that had been smashed open and the fan in the gift box out. Delon said contemptuously, "This kind of slut, what good can he give Grandma to his mother? It's just a broken fan, and he can handle this kind of rag." Mrs. Dong sighed helplessly. The old lady knew exactly what virtue her grandson was. Although she heard that Charlie might be inseparable from his grandson's operation, but looking at what this means, 80% of her grandson's own blame and asking for trouble, the responsibility may not lie with Charlie. So, she said seriously, "Delon, such a big person, why is his speech so shallow? Gifts represent the mind, regardless of high or low." When Delon heard this, he immediately took out a gift box from his pocket. After opening it, it contained a Maitreya Buddha carved with green jade. At first glance, the jadeite is an imperial green with excellent water. The material is excellent, there are no flaws, and the carving is perfect. There is also a circle of diamonds next to it, which is quite dazzling. He handed the jade necklace to Mrs. Dong, and said unconvinced, "Grandma, This jade Buddha is Laokang Emperor Green, worth at least 30 million. The broken fan is a few hundred. There are so many like that. These two things are placed together, and the judgment is made. Rubbish is rubbish, and no matter how good the packaging is, it can't be valuable.